Hi, it's Amanda McEwen here from the Rising Star Developer, and I'm here with one of my students, Lyndall, who's going to talk us through one of her deals. So Lyndall's one of the early adopters of the Rising Star Developer, so it's been amazing being able to work with her. And also Lyndall comes from a planning background, so it's been incredible being able to understand her journey and her knowledge and expertise as well in development. But let's talk through your deal, because we were talking about it over lunch today on the site tour, and it sounds like a great one.
Well, we're still in the early stages. We haven't actually put our development application in, which is my expertise, I guess. But we bought a site about a year ago with our daughter and son-in-law, and it's our first deal. And we're just at the stage now. With COVID, we decided not to act on it straight away. We just thought we'd let them live there for a bit, and we're sort of ready to act on it now. So the deal is basically it's a single site currently. It's got a 20-metre frontage, and it's 1,350 square metres.
And this is in New South Wales, is that
right? It's in New South Wales, in Sydney, we bought the site, as I say, about a year ago. We're looking to do a subdivision of the site into two as part of a single DA. So we'll subdivide in the DA, and then we'll also propose a dual occupancy at the back, which will be strata subdivided, and a dual occupancy at the front, which will be Torrens title.
So when you say dual occupancy, what are you meaning by that?
Just two into one.
Okay. Yep.
So in essence, we'll end up with four. We'll end up with four.
Yep.
There'll be a right of carriageway coming down here. And we've got a tree to work around. We've got a few constraints on this site. We got a good price for the deal because we had a few constraints that I felt I could see our way around.
Yeah.
There's an easement down two sides of the property. There's actually two trees there that we've got to work around, so the driveway has to work around them, and car parking will be here.
Yeah.
But that's basically the basic essence of what we're looking to achieve out of it.
Yeah.
If a developer if this site had been flat, and it's not, it also slopes to the back, which means there's going to be an easement negotiation involved. But we knew about that as well, and we factored it into our costing. So so there's a few constraints there, which was why the site didn't sell that quickly to begin with. But we thought we could take them on, and hopefully we're right.
Sure. And was it on market deal?
Yes.
Okay, and how much did you actually buy the site for?
1.35.
1.35, okay. And so what will you sell the four houses for?
We hope we'll sell them for over $1 million each, which is Sydney prices.
Yeah, not Adelaide prices. Absolutely. And what's your profitability looking like? What's the profit likely on this one?
I haven't got all the numbers I can probably give you today, but I think that we're looking at making around $1 million or more.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So where you've got people living there at the moment, so when you actually get things moving and start getting your plans approved and start building, what's your time do you think you'll be in and out of the project?
So we think we can get our plans in the next month to 2 months, probably 2 months realistically.
Sure.
In Sydney it'll take a lot longer than it does in Adelaide to actually get it approved. So we'd be hoping to get it approved by the end of the year, and the build will happen next year.
Yeah, so you're looking potentially an 18 months, 2 year process?
Yeah, all up. There's a couple of steps here though. We have to get a subdivision registered before we can go to step 2, which is the build of the back two. Yeah. And we'll keep the front house while we build the back two.
Okay.
And then we'll probably sell, we may even just sell the back two to fund the build of the front two. We're not sure yet on that. Yeah. All of those things.
And that's great because you've got a few options there to try and manage risk as well, and manage the amount of cash you put into the project. So it's great. It certainly seems like you've thought through this one.
And one of the reasons we bought the site, because this is our first development site, was because it did have an existing house in this location here, and it had the opportunity to just subdivide and sell vacant land in a renovated house as a fallback position. So that for us when it was less risk, and it just gave us the confidence to go into the deal in the first place. Obviously we wouldn't make much with that deal, but it's still, as it's turned out, the market's increased a lot, so the site itself has increased in value by several $100,000 just because we own it.
That's amazing, and it's great that you've thought about different scenarios around this deal. So you've got your highest and best use for the site. You also had a couple of the scenarios to consider if you needed to move the site on earlier as well. So that's great. That's an exciting first deal.
Hopefully.
That's amazing. No, thank you for sharing that. It's great.
No worries. It's a pleasure. All right. Thank you.
Well done. That's great.